Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a deep cleaning with me video. I've got tons of deep cleaning to do: laundry, sticky floors, sticky tables, just all sorts of clutter and messes that need to be cleaned up. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda's Daily Home, where I love to share homemaking videos on how to clean, organize, and decorate your homes. First, I'm going to get started with unboxing my Eufy robot vac. This is the Omni S1 Pro. This vacuum is a whole new ballgame when it comes to smart cleaning. It takes away the stresses of my everyday life. It is like your invisible care and support at home. So it is like my partner in crime in cleaning this house. The thing I love about this vacuum is it has a revolutionary floor washing system. It's got the always clean mop because you have a fresh water tank and a dirty water tank, so it's always giving you nice and clean water. The app here is great because it shows you a map of your house once the vacuum maps it out. All of the functions are right here at your fingertips. You can choose your suction, the cleaning times, how many times a day you want to clean. You can even choose if you just want a vacuum or a vacuum and a wash. So it is a well thought out app, and it is absolutely perfect because you can control so many things right from your phone. And I should mention how I love how this looks like a nice little sports car cleaning my house. It is a futuristic design and it's designed like a streamlined sports car. So that's exactly what it looks like. The 3D matrix eye obstacle avoidance is also something that is amazing because it's got these cameras or these laser scanners in the front that basically scans where it's going to go. It can tell if there's something in the way and then it'll avoid that area. So that is really handy. It's honestly like a little person just like going around and vacuuming and mopping my floors, and it does such a great job. As you can see, I had coffee spilt on the floor and it's just zooming around getting it all cleaned up. The vacuum also has a super strong suction, so it will leave your floors squeaky clean. There's no crumbs or anything whatsoever left on your floors. The fact that it is only 96 millimeters with an ultra slim body is perfect because it is getting right under my kitchen table and getting that all cleaned up under there, and including all of the little corners around the table legs. And once it's done its job, it heads back to the station and it washes the mop. So you literally have to do nothing. As you can see, once it takes out the dirty water from the vacuum, it'll suck it into the dirty water tank on the base. And then Eufy's EcoClean ozone generator injects ozone water into the clean water tank. This sterilizes the water up to 99.99%, getting rid of bad bacteria, and it is chemical and residue free, which is so good for people with sensitive respiratory and immune systems. And then, as if that isn't enough, the vacuum will go one step further and even dry your mop. So that way you get no smells whatsoever. And this is all of the dirty filth that the vacuum pulled up off my floors. This is the dust bin where all of the dust from here gets sucked into the base. That way you don't always have to keep emptying it from the actual vacuum, which makes it so much easier than having to clean it after each use. So you guys know I love my vacuums. This is by far my top favorite robot vacuum I have ever used. If you guys are excited to check it out, head on down to my description box. I will have it linked there for you. All right, I'm just gonna get started with a ton of laundry in my bedroom. I'm wearing my comfies today, you guys. I'm wearing joggers and my strawberry shortcake t-shirt. I loved strawberry shortcake when I was a kid, and I've been seeing the t-shirts here and there, but this one looked really retro and it had the like strawberry cake on it, so I had to get it. It was from Walmart and I just really love it. It's got the cute baking with the strawberries and whatnot. And then I even found a strawberry blanket. This one I got from Ross Dress for Less when we were in Sioux Falls. It was only like $12.99 and it was so cute. It's just strawberry themed. My birthday is in July, and I remember ever since I was little we always had strawberries on my birthday, so it was a strawberry theme. Anyways, taking a look at my backyard here, awful, I know. There's zero landscaping since we built the house. We've got literally like 100 loads of dirt that we got delivered. So we are just waiting for the machine to come and spread it out, and then we're going to go ahead and dump a whole bunch of grass seed and hopefully get a decent backyard, a decent lawn in our backyard, because we're not going to put sod down. It's just way too expensive. And as you guys know, our kids are in hockey and we put a lot of money into hockey, so we're not going to get a beautiful backyard for now, but the grass seed will be fine, and we're hoping to put our pool up as well. So we have a busy summer. We still have a couple more hockey trips to go on. I'm hoping that that dirt gets spread out in the next week or two, but we will see when the person who's going to help us do that has time to come. So what I'm doing right now is basically tackling all of these baskets and bins that we've had in our closets, in the hallway, basically since we moved in, and that was like a year and a half ago. But there were quite a few that we keep slowly bringing in from the garage or from the basement or buried in the back of somebody's closet that we're trying to unpack and organize. I never realized how crazy and how long it was going to take for us to get organized. Like after moving, when we moved from our original house, like that was back in 2019, that house was really nice and organized, and now like I never realized that it would literally take years to get back to that, because we have so much stuff and we like ripped everything out from its spot and packed it into boxes, and it takes a long time to get it back, especially if you are like a family like us. We are always busy, always going out of town, and hockey is a huge part of our lives, so we don't have all that extra time to like be cleaning and organizing, like other than when I do my videos and when I'm trying to keep my house clean. But other people who don't have their kids so heavily involved in sports might have a little bit more time to tend to their houses than we do. I've made a lot of progress in the room. Almost everything is up off of the floor. All of the laundry on the bed is clean, so I'm just going through all of that, organizing it, putting things away. I've got 2 of those laundry baskets full of socks that need to be dealt with. I've got a picture frame set that needs to be hung up, so that's all stuff I'm still dealing with in my room. I started washing bedding, so I started up the washing machine. Same thing with the dryer, so that was going all day during this day that I was doing the deep clean in my bedroom. So lots of stuff that needed to be cleaned and washed. I wanted to have fresh sheets since I had everything else in my room clean. It's always nice to have like basically like a clean slate. Like floors are cleaned, they are vacuumed, they're washed, everything's wiped down, all the dust is up off the ground and under the bed. I even cleaned that, and I totally forgot to film that for you guys actually. Chandon came into the room and started wanting to play around with me, so I took a few minutes to goof off with him. And then of course I had another load of laundry that I took out of the dryer, and I'm hanging up shirts and stuff like that, getting that all put away. So I did end up cleaning or washing my my duvet, so that's what was in the washing machine. This shirt, I don't know if I'll get those spots out. I'm going to try to use that felt snap the stick because it works like 99% of the time. So I'm going to use that to try to clean it. I don't know about you guys, but when I am in the cleaning mode, I do not want to take a break to eat. So I'm always just like grabbing quick little things in the kitchen when I run down there. So I'll grab a drink and just like a little snack. So that was my snack. Okay guys, this is my favorite way to eat these yogurt tubes. It's like little freezies, like Mr. Freezies. This one's a bubblegum flavor. It's so good. So I have a heck of a lot of laundry here to fold and organize and hang. So I'm just gonna choose a couple of songs to play for you guys while you guys clean along with me, or you can just watch. It's yours,
So moved on, but still I hear that song. It lingers on.
I absolutely love putting a mattress pad on my mattress. I never had one before, but I put it on a couple of months ago, and now I don't think I can imagine not having one. It just makes it so much more like just plush and comfy.
Now you're long gone. In my mind, we're smiling on the dance floor. Late nights getting deep like we're on our own run. Got the words now, 'cause we're so young.
Why is it when you're an adult you love the weirdest things? Like, I absolutely love getting into bed at night when my sheets are freshly washed. And one of the things I do is I use ivory scented, like the scent beads, the laundry beads that make your laundry smell really nice. I use that in my sheets and in the kids' sheets. So it's like the baby scented ones, and for some reason it's just like a nice, soft, peaceful, calming scent. So we use that in the bedrooms. So I was so excited to crawl into bed at night, and my room was clean. It was finally clean and free of laundry. So I had the best sleep ever, because when I opened my eyes, I didn't see a whole bunch of laundry sitting on my chair and all over my dresser.
Your name, I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all too bad. We're strangers in the night.
Here we are next morning. I'm still doing laundry, you guys. I switched it over, so I started folding. I ran downstairs because I had to do a bunch of cleaning down here. I just wanted to get the front carpet vacuumed and cleaned up. The front door, you guys, just drive me insane. Every time I film a video and then I go back and edit, I can see my front door is annoying the heck out of me. I just can't wait to paint it. We are planning on painting it black, and I can't wait to get the trim around it. And same thing with the trim in the front entrance. It is driving me mad. I wish I would just do it myself, but I really don't know how. And who am I kidding? I barely have the time. And Jeff literally has been working. He leaves the house at 7 a.m. He does not get home till like 8 or 9 p.m. Usually he's working, and then right after he's at the rink. So we're just like so busy right now, and it's just so hard to get all those extra little things done. So here we are later in the day. You can see it's getting a little bit darker out. I'm not sure what I had going on earlier, but usually I'm driving kids all over the place, to the gym, to school, and to the rink. I'm at the grocery store almost every single day. Feeding 4 boys is no joke. So I cleaned up a little bit on that evening, and then I think we're on the next day here again. Sometimes it takes me like literally 3 or 4 days to film a video. It's just so much work, I'm not gonna lie. I thought the kids were gonna be easier when they got older, but it's not that they're harder. It's just the fact that the things that I have to do for them are harder. Like, I have to be like driving and being places instead of just being at home with my little kids and, you know, doing laundry and making them little snacks and baking and stuff like that. It's not like that anymore. We have like so many more things going on. But I just wanted to clean this table. It was really sticky, so I sprayed it down, scrubbed it down. I took the recycling out. We had lots of cardboard boxes from pizza, and we had cans and stuff from drinks, so lots of recycling to go out. And since I am doing a deep cleaning, I'm taking all of the chairs off the floor and lifting them onto the table. That way we can get the vacuum underneath the table where all the chairs are usually, and just get right in there, get all of the crumbs and clean it up nicely under there.
I don't even want to know your name. I just wanna keep you to myself. Stay with me or leave me be. I want you all too bad.
I'm just working on the dishes. I often think that I probably should have done 2 dishwashers in here, but I honestly don't even know where I put the second one. I really considered putting 2 in the house, but I also was trying to cut on costs. It's just really hard because yeah, we have a lot of dishes, and you know what? My oldest has been helping me so much. He's been like unloading the dishwasher every single time, so I haven't even been unloading. So he'll unload, he'll put tons of stuff away in the kitchen and try to help out whenever he can, but it's still just a lot of work with so many people in the house. Alright guys, so I just wanted to show you, this was from my rotisserie chicken I bought tonight from Walmart. This is just an average size rotisserie chicken. It was $12.97. So this one I bought in Canada. So I live about like 40 minutes from the US border, so we spend a lot of time in the US, and we actually live in Canada. But when I was buying a rotisserie chicken when we were in the US, like Minnesota or Iowa, it was like $5.97 at Walmart. Why in the world is it $12.97 in Canada? So Canadian friends, I'm not sure if you have been traveling to the US a lot, but I think it is just like total garbage that we are getting charged that much for a rotisserie chicken, when even with the exchange rate I can go get one in the US for far less. Same thing with eggs, same thing with cheese, and same thing with like so many other things. The only thing I find more expensive in the US is chips and soda. So like a case of Coke or whatever, even the bubbly water I find is more expensive in the US, but that's about the only thing, to be honest. Everything else is more affordable in the US and Canada. And I feel like I can rant forever about our taxes and the prices of stuff up here. I just still have no clue why in the world they would charge us an additional carbon tax when inflation was already out of control. Yeah, I'm pretty bitter, I'll be honest. I'm really bitter about the prices at the grocery store constantly going up. And I've noticed ever since they introduced a carbon tax, prices are even going higher. So I'm, yeah, just a really bitter person about grocery prices right now. Anyways, that was my grocery rant for the day. Back to cleaning. So right now I am just trying to get the counter clean. So what I did, this was my strategy for today. I started on one end of the kitchen and I've been trying to work towards the sink. So there was a lot of clutter on the counter and whatnot, so I'm trying to work that way, but I had to pause for a couple minutes because I needed to get dinner in the oven. The boys are at the rink right now. They have a practice. They're going to come home. They're going to be starving. So I have some pork chops, and I think I just wanted to do something quite easy this night. Okay, so here, I just wanted to show you guys the price of these pork chops. It was, I believe it was about $15 for that package. Let me know in the comments below, like, does that seem about the same where you are, or is it more, is it less? Same thing with the rotisserie chicken, you guys. Let me know in the comments below whether you're in Canada or the US or any other part of the world. I am super curious about what your grocery prices are like. Anyways, for dinner, I am making pork chops baked in some cream of mushroom soup, just a really simple thing I'm throwing together. I don't have a lot of time tonight. My priority right now is getting some cleaning done just so I can get caught up on the chores. But ever since I was a little kid, my mom used to make this sometimes. She would actually throw rice right into the pan, but I'm making the rice separately today. I'm only using 1 can of the soup. I added a little bit of milk in there. First things first, I seasoned the pork chops with some salt, pepper, and garlic powder. I sauteed that just to sear the meat on the, I guess it's not even called sauteed if you're searing the meat. So what I did was I just seared the meat on my pan just to get that little crust on it, and then I went ahead and put it in the baking dish, and then I just baked that in the oven. And then once that was in the oven, I did have to run to the rink to pick up the boys, so I just left it on. We only live about 10 minutes from the rink that they are at, so I just went ahead, left it in the oven, ran to the rink and picked them up. After I made this, like, I didn't use a recipe. It was just from memory from when I was a kid. I made it a couple times as an adult too, but I didn't really remember the recipe. But next time I will add some more milk to the soup because it ended up drying up. I did leave it for a long time in the oven, but I do like to bake it low and slow just so that you get that nice tender kind of like falling apart meat. So I needed a little bit more milk though because it soaked up a lot of the soup into the pork chop. But anyways, it was delicious. So if you're looking for a really quick weeknight meal, that's a good one that you can just like throw together really quickly. So while that was in the oven, I just went ahead and wiped down the kitchen counters. I just tended to my hydrangeas a little bit, and I just wanted to just kind of get everything as tidy as possible before the boys got home from hockey.
I always knew I'd be the one to care a little bit way too much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss. It has always been about you, never been a table set for two. You never care a little bit, not much. So now I'm gonna make a fuss.
This was the last thing I wanted to wipe down before I went ahead and picked up the boys. What I did do though is once I picked them up, like everyone just like is so hungry. I totally forgot to video the finished dish for you guys. So this part here is after everybody's eaten. I'm wiping down the island again just because it was, you know, mass chaos in here feeding 4 hungry boys plus Jeff. So Cohen's just helping me get the dishwasher loaded and get everything cleaned up. But I still had quite a few dishes left in the kitchen sink. But when I'm trying to deep clean and get something else like really cleaned up in one part of the house, I will have to just kind of ignore another part of the house, which was kind of what happened to the kitchen. But I also wanted to give you just a little peek at dinner. I'm sorry that I forgot to actually film it plated, so you're getting a look at the leftovers, but I just wanted to show you what it actually looks like once it's cooked. So this is me just basically trying to get a few dishes done. On this night, I also had to go upstairs and help Pacey with some homework because he had a couple of assignments that really needed to get done. So unfortunately, I didn't get all of these dishes done in this video. But it's priorities, right, you guys? So I just wanted to make sure that I was able to give him my attention, give him the help he needed. The dishes will be there for me in the morning, so it's not the first time that I've mentioned that in my videos. So it's the end of the night and I'm racing to get done whatever I can before I head upstairs. The biggest thing is for me to get that dishwasher going, because if I get that dishwasher going, we can quickly swap it out in the morning, get as many of those pots and pans in that dishwasher, and then I'll just have a few things to wash in the morning. But that is it for those dishes. But I will report to you guys though, I did take the grills off of my filthy cooktop, but I did wake up to a surprise. My dad, he doesn't have the best sleep schedule, but my dad got up and cleaned that whole cooktop in the middle of the night. So when I was awake in the morning, I came down to the kitchen and it was literally sparkling clean, you guys. I should have taken a little clip to show you guys, but it was so nice and clean. Same thing with the counters. He wiped it up nicely. He wasn't able to do all of the dishes though because he has a really bad back, but he was able to do those couple of things for me. So that was a huge help. So I'm sorry I'm leaving you guys with a sink full of dishes at the end of this video, but those did get dealt with in the morning. You will see some more motivation in the next video, basically continuing on right where we left off here. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that little notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my future videos, and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!